James plays games.
That's me!
Hey everybody, welcome to sorry. Welcome to James Plays Uru. We are just chugging along with the Myst series, and this is the 4th installment in that series. And it's very different from what's come before, and I believe very different from what will come after. We will get into that as we go along here, but first thing to talk about is the perspective. Instead of a first-person perspective and still imagery, it's a third-person perspective, and I believe of a fully 3D world to wander around in. We need to do calibration. Monitor. That's right, back in the day, games did not have settings for this kind of stuff. You actually had to manually change your monitor's settings for the game. And to heck with how any other program would look, but I can very faintly see the Uru symbol or logo. I'm going to say that's fine. I don't want to touch my monitor, and I shan't. So, yeah, here we are. Here's our starting default, and we do get to customize a character. And let's see if we can make the most normal character possible here. Just a very normal character who looks totally normal while we talk about more Uru stuff. So, this game... Hey everybody, future James here. Past James said a bunch of wrong stuff, so I figured I'd just cut that out and give you the correct information. Or at least, less wrong than what past James said. So, Uru was originally conceived as a multiplayer-only game, but the publisher insisted they also include a single-player experience. This ended up being the only Uru content to actually be released at the time, as the multiplayer component, known as Uru Live, would ultimately be cancelled. Content already developed for Uru Live was altered and repurposed as a single-player expansion. 2 more expansions would also come out for the game, and all of this would eventually be packaged together as Uru Complete Chronicles. This is what we're playing here. Now, later on, Uru Live would see a revival as part of the online service GameTap. After a few years, this shut down, and in the time since, Cyan has reacquired the rights and now host the game themselves for free. The way I understand it, Uru Live's base game is mostly the same content that you would find in Complete Chronicles, but structured a little differently for the benefit of the online experience. Therefore, Complete Chronicles might be the better option for having a sense of progression and understanding of the story. But new, exclusive content was released for Uru Live, focused on the multiplayer aspect, meaning you might need more than one person to solve everything. I do have an interest in checking out Uru Live and seeing what's new and different, but right now, I don't know enough about what I'd actually have access to and if it would be worth showing off. So we'll see what happens. As it were. Ooh, look at that black hole just sucking everything into it there. Okay. Yes. Oh, smooth. Maybe. I think the smooth, it really just draws your eye into there. Okay, yeah. And we're going to make that a light color so you can really appreciate. It's just like, that is just the pure Gooch experience right there. And most people don't know that Gucci, the brand, is it's named after their love of the gooch. So, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, that would, if they had socks, that would be really good. Yeah, that works for me. Little New Balance action there. This is just like total dad right now. I don't think you could change. Oh yeah, you could change the hair tint. And yeah, I am looking at my future right now, and I think we're done. We got ourselves an intro.
Isha, last night your mother had a dream. The dream tells that the ancient Dunny city will grow again someday. New seekers of Dunny will flow in from the desert,
So this is
feeling called to something they do not understand.
This is Atris talking
But
to
the dream
his
also
daughter.
tells of a desert bird with the power to weave this new Dunny's future. We fear such power. It changes people. Isha, our desert bird. Your search seems to take you further and further from us. I hope what you find will bring you closer.
Okay. We're using... Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Please tell me I can I can use WASD here. WASD. Please. Mouse presets. Walk backwards. Walk. Run. Select. Look around. Walk backwards. Oh boy. Switch view. Run is here. And this doesn't tell me anything about how the mouse changes. We'll go with that for now, I think. And here we go. Okay, so that's looking around. Okay, we don't have to use the keyboard for that at all. We can just click and hold. And we can run, and we can jump. Ooh, yeah, we got ups. So, this is another game by Cyan. If you remember, Myst 3 Exile was made by a different company. Because, presumably, Cyan was busy working on this. And there's a lot to process here. We're just in an empty place. There's this rock. No? Okay. I can... This is how the camera shifts. I wish I could do more of an angle turn, but I have to do it like that. All I can really make out is no trespassing New Mexico. I, was not expecting New Mexico to be in the lore of the Myst universe. But okay then. Looks like there's something over this way. We will run ourselves over there. Let me see. What are we thinking? I will maybe switch it up. Go back and forth between these two perspectives.
Hey, welcome. So, I'm Zandy. I probably know more about why you're here than you do. Don't worry about it. You felt drawn here, just like the others. I'm not really here to give you answers, just to give you help and get you started. She's left a message for you in the cleft. Listen to it well. Follow her. Find the journeys. And then enter the tree. Oh, and check with me if you need help.
This is already quite unsettling. This is mist now, guys. This is mist now, guys. That's very unusual to me. I'm not really feeling the mistness of it at the moment, but we will see what can be done. Is this important? Okay. You lit up a thumb. This is easier for kind of looking at things that I'm wanting to look at more closely.
Hey, welcome. So, I'm Zandy. I probably know more about why you're here than you do.
You're just
Don't worry
repeating
about
yourself,
it.
and you've got
You felt drawn
Doritos.
here, just like the others. I'm not really here to give you answers. Just to
Okay,
give
well, you go ahead
help.
and you say that. I'm gonna check. No, I'm not gonna
She's
check.
left a
How?
message for you in the cleft. Listen to it well. Follow her. Find the journeys. And then
I'm trying to get to a menu.
enter the tree.
F4
Oh, and check
is
with me
a
if you need
menu. Okay.
help. Well,
Voices.
you're going to need power for
Advanced.
that imager in the cleft. Try releasing the brake on the windmill first.
Oh, he said something new. I did not expect that. Pan while moving. That might not. Maybe smoother camera would be good. I was trying to see if we had subtitles. We did in the last game. Doesn't seem like they are in this one. Oh, can I rebind? Okay, that's actually good. Exit mode. Relto book. Options menu. Take picture. Okay. But I have no I have no way to control the camera while running. Maybe the other side? No, I'm just too old and fat and weak to do anything with that. Don't think I see anything else. Boy, this is gonna be quite a thing to deal with, huh? Now, I thought he said something about, like, a latch. Let's maybe listen to him again.
Okay, so you've got to use that handle in the cleft to release the windmill brake. Okay?
This is a real song. This is Fly Like an Eagle.
Okay, so you've got to use that handle in the cleft.
Oh boy,
to
that
release
might
the
get
windmill
muted.
brake.
Or flagged or something. Okay, can't remember who sang the song. Leave a comment if you remember who sang that song. The shadow is flickering when I clicked mouse. Okay, we're automatically going down the ladder. I mean, I like the first-person view, I think, because it gives me my ability to look around at my surroundings, and I feel like it's... Excuse me? Oh. I feel like I have a better understanding of the surroundings. It feels more like a proper Myst game. No? Okay. But this being in full 3D like this is very jarring and a little upsetting. But I suppose this would be good for platforming, if I need to do any of that. Oh, God. Something... There's really nothing that I can do to make this better for myself. I'm just going to stay like this as much as I can. And anything over here? Okay. This is very dark. Presumably, I'm not supposed to be in here for anything. This is the other side of this bridge. Oh, boy. Oh, for crying out loud. We're like 10 minutes into the actual game and I'm already feeling lost. Because it's just weird. Like, you know what I mean? It just feels really weird. So I can't get over there. And I could not get in here. Unless there's like some secret. Ooh, flickering textures there. Go back down here. There's a hand symbol here. And there's a hand symbol here that I touch. And nothing. The hand symbol on the hamper lit up the thumb. I don't think that there's anything specific I can click on. Just the symbol itself. So this has no power. I believe I need to lower it and then bring something up in it. There's nothing in here. And I can't get across. Oh! Oh! Okay, maybe we can get across. If there's an equally broken part of the bridge over there, then I can... No, I can't. But what about this? There we go. I am going to try my best to judge this game on its own merits. I'm not going to say, oh, this is not the way that the other Myst games were like. That makes it bad. But I am going to say, oh, this is really awkward and unintuitive, and the camera is horrible. And things like that. This was all from the intro. I don't need to read this out, because, yeah. But this stuff, I will use them to bring me the least impossible. Next, his garden is mine. What I have found must be returned. That's my best guess for those words written there. There's another one of these. That lights up. So before we had just this, now we have this. Maybe it progresses and fills up more and more, and something happens once I find all the pieces. And then maybe then I can use that thing over there. people brought to my attention that in my playthrough of Myst 3 Exile, that the camera was causing some motion sickness. And I was not helping matters with my very erratic movements of looking at things. I do not know if I will be able to play this game in a way that will prevent problems for people. In full 3D like this, where you have to look all over for different things and from different angles, I'm gonna be doing a lot of movement with the camera. I will try to do my very best to be more mindful of how erratically I might move the camera around. 4 symbols. 1, 2... Oh, wait, okay. This is a turtle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turtle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 symbols to choose from across 4 things. I'll write that down. And we will hopefully find our key somewhere there nearby on what to input. Our first note of the game in our handy dandy notebook. Oh my god, we've got physics. That's really weird. But okay, our first note is already addressed. So I'm just gonna try and draw things like really quick and dirty here. They're all fairly distinct enough that I don't need to be too accurate with anything. I just need to make my note of things. There we go. So we'll turn around after we look at some concept art. Okay. Oh, it's something on the floor. Don't know if that's going to be important. Okay. It might be that. In fact, it's got to be that. Excuse you. Excuse you and your wrongness. It's not mirrored, is it? Okay. So let me put these back how I had them. I'm going to assume I need power. Just like with the other thing out there. Let me make a note of that here. And back away. Okay. Let's go down this way. This was the room I could not enter. And again, nothing works. Why did I come in here for this? Okay. So that is like it holds this in place. It's like a hand gripping a shaft. Quite literally. So now, with that being pulled... Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. This way. That should let us turn the thing up above. And over there. There we go. And that should be working. I was really hoping it would just let me jump down there. You know what? This is an old game. There's a very good chance if I play around with stuff like that, I will get stuck in some geometry. And that would not be good. Okay. So now... let's see what that lets us do. We'll start down here. Still nothing for that. It's kind of awkward that the game has to take into account this 3D model. So you have to be in a relatively specific area in order to trigger your character walking into the exact space they need to be for an animation. That's 3. Oh. This, yeah, I still need to open that from the inside. Okay. Back over here. Ooh, there's something here now. Okay. Let us try this. Now there's a light here. Oh.
Oh yes, not in Denis. They won't understand. Once again, the stream in the cleft has begun to flow. It was dry for so long. The water is flowing in from the desert. The storm is coming. Have you heard of the city? The deep city, the ancient Uru? Where there was power to right worlds. For thousands of years, the city lived beneath the surface. Keeper of the secret. Keeper of the power. Keeper of the ages. Always keeping. The city grew proud. And then it died. The water flows where it wills. It seeks its own path uncontrolled, except that it flows downward, always downward. Denis, the city of ages, of other worlds, died. But now it breathes again. It awaits. Some will seek that destination, but you should seek the journey. It's as a fine tapestry, complex beyond comprehension, but now torn. We will show you remnants, pieces of the tapestry, pieces of the journey. Find these remnants, these journeys. 7 in each age. 7 here in the desert. Consider it a quest. No, a request. Worship. The water flows downward, and there it pools and collects, and finally, once again, it reaches the roots, and the tree begins to grow again. I am Isha. My parents brought me to this place. We will bring you.
Okay, Atris's daughter has grown up and got a really stupid haircut and got face tattoos. This game was really ahead of its time. So we've got 3 more of these to find, and then presumably that's how we get that thing to do its thing. I don't know how we fix that. Don't see any, like, controls or anything. Like, the power connection, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this thing doesn't work. Let's follow the trail to what needs to be fixed. Okay, that's working now. That's a mill. Open that door. So, I got the message. Can I go back to that guy? What'd he say his name was? Zandy? Zanny? Poppin' Zannies? Which way am I going? There we are.
The Riven Remnants have a journey.
Okay.
Even remnants have a journey.
Is this Fly Like an Eagle, or am I... No, hold on. Oh, I'll cut this out, because it will get flagged. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not Fly Like an Eagle. But it is like, it had the same, like, the same sound to it at first. But I also think Fly Like an Eagle was a Seal song, and that's not Seal. What do you want me to do now, game? Is there something else back this way? Oh, there might be. But go ahead and tell me what that song was, and go ahead and tell me what song I'm thinking about, because I am playing a game right now. I don't have time to go to Google. Especially because Google is useless. Oh! Oh, so when he said Riven Remnants, he meant... That's really weird. But I don't see anything to interact with. Okay, let's just keep going. See what else we can find around here. Is this the tuskfish skeleton? It's got tusks. But again, I don't see anything to do with any... Oh, here we are! You know what? That makes it worth going back and taking one more gander at all of this. Okay, we got just a piece of scrap. And I don't see anything on either side of that. Don't see anything on that side. And I don't see anything on this side. Don't see anything on this side. And I don't see anything on this side. Oh, sorry about that. Don't see anything here. I don't see anything here. And I don't see anything here. So I'm going to say there is nothing on that. Just gonna keep running around this mountain, looking for more Riven remnants, maybe? Or for all I know, that's the only thing out here with the tapestry. And I can go back to that guy, and he might give me another hint. trying to keep an eye on these. Because one of them may end up being a tapestry or something. Okay, nothing out this way. I wonder how far they would actually let me go. I do see a perimeter. And I'm wondering if they will let me wander out that far. Just all the way around. Well, we're back. Might as well see if he's got something else to say. There's desert. There's bones, there's a thing from Riven, and there's the down into the cliffs.
Check for a journey where your journey began.
Okay. Check for a journey where my journey began. Was by a no trespassing sign by the gates. Over out this way. Can't help but feel like the old way of navigating in the Myst games would have been a lot faster. This would have been just like 3 clicks or 3 screens to get back this way. Still can't use that. Ah, there we go. So one more to find. And I'm just gonna keep talking to that guy. So we gotta run all the way back. Genuinely could not tell you where else to look. Like where else I have not looked. Despite this place being kind of big, only so much to do. Watch, it actually is going to be one of these signs. And I just managed to miss it. Look at this license plate. Okay, yeah, we're definitely New Mexico.
Sometimes you got to close one door to open another.
Oh, for crying out loud. All right. It's really messing with me. Like, it's fucking with my head. The fact that we're in... these are Myst games. Fantasy worlds with people with mystic arts and creating ages, and we're in New Mexico. Does that mean, like, the person we played as in the first 3 games is just like some guy from Earth? This was the door we opened. Go back over to this one. Like, this is the stranger right here. This is what the stranger would have looked like. Can you imagine that? Name is just like Gerald Wachowski. He's from Virginia. One day he was just going for a walk, heading down to the corner store, get a 6-pack of beer and some Cheetos. Maybe a fresh thing of milk. And he found a book. It's just really weird to me. So how is this gonna work? It's gonna be on the outside, isn't it? Oh, crap. Yep. That's fine. Run all the way around again. Because that's just what you're gonna make me do. Yeah. Yeah. I will be very curious to hear what other people think of this game. Those of you that have played it before, those of you that are seeing this for the first time like I am. Okay, we lit it up. Now will you work? Okay, there's the tree. Alright, and before we do that, I just want to check this one last time. And I'm going to open this again. So we have that. Just does not work. And I do not know what I need to do to make it work. But it is what it is. We're going to just go into the tree, I guess. Oh, there we go. Book. Got drawings. Symbols. Okay, that's kind of neat. How they light up when I'm looking at them. Okay. Looks like we could be starting on a more proper journey, but we'll save that for next time. For now, let us just take this in, okay? Oh, there's how we get to... Okay, that's good to know. I will then mess around with that to figure out how we save this game. And I'll see you next time. Love ya. Mwah. Bye-bye.